Hello to all of my amazing Geminis out there, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. I'm so happy to have you tuning into a new monthly energetic forecast. Like I was saying, this reading is for all of my Geminis out there, so that is Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus. Whether you are a new viewer, cross-watching for someone you know, or just dropping by to see what's up, you are in for a treat. There's so many changes happening. Not only are we in October and in Libra season, but we are also officially in autumn. The change of seasons is so impactful because since we are children of Mother Earth, we are going off of Mother Earth's timetable. So when her schedule calls for changes, the rest of us just follow. So there's some major developments to look forward to anytime we have the start of a new season. And in this forecast, I'm going to be going over your love life, your finances, blessings, challenges, messages from your guides, as well as I'll even be covering how October's new and full moon cycles can manifest in your life and how to work with that energy. So I don't know about you guys, but I know I am so excited for October. Halloween has been my favorite holiday ever since I was a kid. I know that probably sounds weird, but it's also the day that I started reading tarot, so it's kind of like my tarot anniversary. And even though I'll miss the warm weather, I'm really excited for the fall and really excited to celebrate that time. And hopefully you guys are too, all right? So we're going to get straight to business today. So let me just start out by saying this is a general reading for all of my Geminis out there. So in order for this message to resonate with your own individual spirit, you need to be intuitively synced into the energy here. To help you do that, I will be offering a 30-second meditation. So if you'd like to participate, become aware of your own body. Take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds. Hold that breath for 3 seconds and exhale out of your mouth for 6 to 7 seconds. Once you are relaxed, we'll begin that meditation right now. All right, hopefully that meditation helped you all to tap into your own psychic knowing. Don't forget to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos if you have not already. They are all linked in the description box down below for easy access to each sign. I want to thank you all so very much for your love and support. You guys have become family to me, and I love you all so, so much. I also want to take this time to give credit where credit is due and to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self and spirit itself for delivering this beautiful message today. Now, without further ado, let's get to the actual reason that you clicked on this video. All right, Gemini, welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with this card all the way over here to the left. And this card is going to be showing me the energy that may be surrounding your relationships and love life for the month of October. So let's take a look. And we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. You are not feeling so hopeless in your relationships anymore this month, Gemini. You are feeling more heard, more respected, more included, more understood this October. Another thing I'm seeing within your relationships this month is avoiding a misunderstanding or avoiding some sort of issue within your personal relationships. I feel like you're going to be able to avoid this by just simply waiting it out, allowing the energy, allowing the issue to handle itself. And there's nothing that you need to do specifically, I'm seeing here, besides just waiting for things to pan out. And I'm seeing the issue handle itself. As you can see, the people in this card, let me just hold it up. The people in this card, as you can see, it looks like they're just waiting for the swords to fall directly onto them. But with this being in reverse, it's like that moment where you're bracing for impact, but it never comes. So you end up looking around, wondering where it is, but it just simply never shows up. And this is a great sign for your relationships this October, Gemini, okay? Another thing that I'm seeing here as well for my Geminis in your relationships is you could finally come to some sort of agreement with someone in your life. Where it's like, you know what, okay, maybe we both were wrong, or maybe we'll both accept fault, or maybe we'll both accept the blame for what it is that's taken place. It's like you're kind of meeting each other in the middle, meeting each other halfway is what I'm seeing as well that could happen within your relationships this month, which is awesome because that means like a possible mending of things could be very prevalent for some of my Geminis for this month of October. So let's go ahead and check out this card here. This is going to be the energy surrounding your work life, career, and school life. And we have the 6 of Wands. I see some accomplishments with work coming in, but the thing is, I don't know why, but it feels like a lot lot of accomplishments. Like it's either one huge milestone you're going to hit in October, or it's a bunch of smaller goals that you achieve this month that really put you ahead of the curve in terms of your work, career, or school. There's a lot of goals you end up executing perfectly, and you're going to feel so proud of yourself. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like some of you may end up keeping these accomplishments to yourself. I'm not seeing you parade around the success to anyone. These are like private accomplishments, I'm saying, for some of you. It's just coming through so strongly as more so private achievements. And this could be dealing with health for some of you. I know this card is talking about work, but for some of you, there may be some sort of a health prognosis that you may have been waiting for. And I'm seeing it return to you as good news for many of you if there was some sort of a health concern. But in terms of work, I'm seeing you guys accept these victories, but in a way that's self-effacing. Like you won't be bragging about it or posting it online or on the internet. Something about October is going to make you want to go more under the radar with this success. And that's very interesting because my Geminis, you guys are you're very naturally charismatic. You're very naturally extroverted, honestly. So this is very interesting to get this energy, this feeling here. But it may be because of what it is that you can sense happening within your personal relationships. There may be some uneasy energy there that makes you want to hold on to this news for now until things pan out with the people in your life. Okay. So let's move on to this card here. This is going to be showing me the blessings that you may expect. And we have here the Queen of Cups. So you won't be feeling so emotionally vulnerable or exposed this month, Gemini. You're going to be feeling emotionally stronger because you've kept something within or you've kept something to yourself. But this Queen of Cups in reverse, I'm seeing her as a secret, a happy secret that's so fulfilling and brings you so much joy and feelings of accomplishment. This secret you're going to want to protect and really keep to yourself. Because you choose to keep some things to yourself this October, you won't be feeling so exposed. You're going to be feeling a little more safe or secure because people don't know what's going on with some of you. It's going to award you the feeling of safety because you may be suspicious of someone trying to steal your shine or your happiness, or you may be suspicious of someone trying to suffocate your dreams. And this is going to cause you to be a little recluse in terms of the dreams that are so close to your heart. You want to keep your dreams alive, and you know the best way to do that is to protect them by not divulging to others what is going on or what you may be working on. So this is going to manifest as a huge blessing because you'll be able to work in peace without anyone else trying to dominate your energy. And this is important for you to capitalize on because so many of you are so hopeful right now. So keep that dream alive, Gemini, all right? Let's go ahead and check out this card here. This is going to be showing me the challenging energy that you may be dealing with for the month of October. Let's see what we've got. And we have the Three of Cups. Yeah, exactly. So integration is going to be your issue this month, Gemini. And it's crazy because you are the sign that loves interacting with others, but you just won't have the energy for it in October, or you just won't feel safe enough to be able to interact like you normally do with others. It's like you won't be able to see yourself in a good place with some of your relationships, and because of that, you may choose to keep your distance. Now, this may leave you feeling a little isolated, but I'm seeing this as a really good challenge because you will learn how to motivate yourself, how to believe in yourself, how to have faith in yourself instead of leaning on your friends or family or your support group or your loved ones. So there's nothing wrong with leaning on others, but with a month like October, from the energy I'm picking up here, when months like these come thundering in, it's really imperative to know how to retreat within to protect your own energy. Then once the storm passes, you can reemerge and begin involving others into your more personal affairs. But sometimes you have to take a break from people, and October may be that time for some of you, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at this card here. This is going to be showing me the message that your guides have to say to you for this month of October. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, so this came in really quickly, but I'm hearing to sift through the energy this month, Gemini. That's what your guides want you to know. They want you to spend your energy filtering through the vibrations around you. They want you to accept what it is that makes sense to you, whatever supports you, whatever makes you feel good, and whatever makes you operate at a high level. Your guides also want you to discard of everything else. Anything that brings you down, anything that drains your energy or weighs down your dreams, they want you to throw it away and do not allow it to sit with you. The King of Swords could care less about a hurt feeling because he does what is best for himself, his family, and his people. So he has to really be efficient at metabolizing energy and knowing what gets to stay in his life and what needs to go. This is what your guides want want you to focus on for the month of October. They want you to focus on what needs to stay versus what needs to leave in your life. And this is going to make it a lot easier for you to live your life in a more peaceful way this month of October, because we're dealing with very cardinal energy. We're dealing with, the energy of action. And so your guides just really want you to be able to maintain yourself, okay, Gemini? So let's go ahead and check out these two cards over here. This is going to be showing me the new and full moon energy and how that is going to be affecting you in your life, all right? First one that we have is the World and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, exactly. So around the time of the new moon, the energy you will be feeling is there's a lot going on, but it will feel very hopeful for you. There will be this energy of, okay, there may be a lot to juggle, but now I've got this juggling act down. I know exactly how to work through all of these things happening. It's like someone juggling 10 things at once. Once they get that groove going, they can maintain it. But if one little thing falls out of place, or if they take one little misstep, everything just comes crashing down onto the ground. And I'm seeing the beginning of the month being a complex juggling act for many of my Geminis that you mastered. And by the full moon in Aries, I'm seeing you going more within, where you're not putting on a juggling act for the public or for your loved ones or for whoever, even for yourself, maybe for some of you. But now you're quietly working alone out of the eyes of others. This is where I see you working alone. But the thing is, my Geminis, you have to be careful about not letting this time alone affect you negatively, because with this Ace of Cups in reverse, I'm seeing that by the time of the full moon, you may be feeling neglected and alone, and that may hurt your feelings. But don't focus on who's around and who's supporting you. Don't focus on who's called to check in or who's texted you to check in or who's doing this, who's trying to make sure that you're okay. Don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about how people respond to your isolation. Don't allow people's responses to your isolation to affect you, especially in a negative way. You're taking this time away for yourself. You're not taking it away to grab another's attention like, hey, I'm gone. I'm not around anymore. I've disappeared. How do you feel about that? This isn't about what they feel. This is about how it makes you feel. So don't focus on who's around and who's supporting you. Focus on your passions, your ideas, your projects, your work, your health, making changes. Whatever it may be that you are working on in your life, focus on that. And if you don't have anything that you are committed to right now, then try to create something or try to entertain your mind with anything that will keep your thoughts away from the fact that you may be feeling alone. It's going to be really important to stay mentally busy with productive projects to keep your mind and emotions from drifting to a dark or a low vibrational place, all right? Just remember that this time is for you. By the time we get to this Ace of Cups, it's the full moon, that time is for you. That period of isolation will be for you, okay? All right, so for your oracle cards, you guys, we have Owl, wise seeing, wise action. This card keeps coming up. Midnight, the most magical hour of all. Creativity, by all above and all below. Let me connect. Let creativity flow. All right. Okay, these cards are so interesting. So Owl, wise seeing, wise action is telling me again that you are starting to notice the energies around you, Gemini. You may be feeling extra sensitive to the people and sensations around you, and those feelings may dictate if you are around certain people or not in October. So I feel like this card is saying, I'm seeing right through you, as in you are seeing right past people's surface level. But be careful that this isn't suspicion, because there's a potential here that you could be working yourself up, like I was saying with this Ten of Swords down here, where it's like you're bracing for impact but nothing ever happens. So be careful about knowing the difference between possibly projecting your own fears or your own feelings onto others versus you having a legitimate reason to suspect what it is that you are suspecting. Then Midnight is telling me again that you are going to end up working on a project or your career or maybe your health or school or some aspect of your life. You're going to be keeping it very secret. That's the feeling that I'm getting for Midnight. That's a time of night where we transition from one day to another. And there's a feeling of transitioning or working through something alone at midnight, which I see as the dark. And creativity, again, there's a nod here to your creative side that you are in the process of birthing or creating something, Gemini. When we are proceeding to create, that takes a lot of energy. Like when two people come together to create a life, they have to give some of their own life force energy to create this new life. You are creating, transitioning, birthing right now. That takes a lot of energy and a lot of time. And that's also why you may be wanting to get alone to yourself, because you're in the process of using your energy to birth something into being. That is so amazing. So, really be patient, be gentle with yourself, take your time. It's all right. Like I was saying, don't allow yourself to feel any type of way because, you're isolated. I know Geminis, you guys love to interact with others. That's how you process life. That's how you experience life, is through your interactions with others. That's why you guys are depicted with the twins. A lot of people think it's because Geminis have this kind of like a bipolar personality. Actually, the twins represent communication, because that's your ruler. You're ruled by Mercury, the god of communication and the mind. So that's why you love to learn. You love to learn new things, grasp the meaning of things, and you love to spread that information and that knowledge out to other people. You love to gain knowledge from other people by communicating with them. So both of these things to you, the mind and communication, they are staples in your everyday life. They are staples in how it is that you experience life, all right? So just be very patient with yourself, because this is going to be a little off-putting for you to not really be interacting with others as much, or to not really feel as though you want to interact with others as much. Don't allow this to make you feel depressed or anxious or isolated or alone or negative in any way, shape, or form. Just take it as a time where it's like a vacation, where you're like on a retreat or something. Take it like that. Eventually, you're going to come back out and start interacting with others again. So don't look at this as like, oh God, this is forever. It's definitely not forever. It's just temporary. But just take this time as like a break. Take it as a gift from the universe to just really retreat into yourself, to see what it is that you want. That the way you're not focusing so much of your energy onto others, because Geminis, you guys focus so much of your energy onto others, where you're taking care of others, you're helping others, you're teaching others, you're learning from others. So every now and then we need a break from the routine of who it is that we are, of the schedule. Okay, so this is all that I'm seeing from my Geminis. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I pray that this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. Don't forget to check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos if you have not already. Again, I just want to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self and spirit itself, for coming through and delivering such a beautiful message today. Hopefully you guys come back to visit me sometime soon. But until then, you guys keep taking over the world, keep being amazing, keep being beautiful, keep being you, and I'll be back next time. All right, bye guys.